Welcome to Super's Corner, a show about Hudson County Schools of Technology, about its staff, its students, and about its faculty. And here with us is Frank Gargiulo, Superintendent of Schools. Welcome to the show, Frank.
Good to be here.
Frank, today we're going to talk about the dance program, but before we get into that, let's talk about the performing arts program.
Well, performing arts is a big part of the district. We have a small program in Jersey City campus and a larger one up here in the North Hudson campus in high tech in particular. You know, my philosophy, John, is that interest drives learning, and nothing else does. Mm-hmm. And of course, we try to start academies that are interesting to kids, and if anything performing arts is, it's interesting. It certainly captures a lot of my attention, only because of performances. They're performing in front of someone, and usually I'm the one that's watching, and it gives me a lot of pleasure.
It certainly brings a lot of juice to the school. As I think you said in the last program, really excites everybody, and they have some tremendous programs. So before we go on, we're going to go to the dance studio. We pre-taped this. It's with Trista DeFilippis, the dance instructor. We asked her a few questions, so take a look.
Hi, I'm Trista DeFilippis, head of the dance department at High Tech High School. And basically, I teach 3 technique classes. The curriculum is based on ballet and modern dance technique. We do composition, improvisation. I cover dance history, anatomy.
I'm Tyler DeMortier. I'm a graduate of Mason Gross School of the Arts, Rutgers University. I dance for Carolyn Dorfman Dance Company, SV Dance, and also I'm a founding member of Randy James's 10 Hairy Legs. And I'm here to teach a master class to these wonderful students here at High Tech. You're dancing, but you're not using your back. So what I mean by that is, so from the beginning, I'm really falling from my back space here. You really gotta engage that. So your whole body is moving, okay? Even from this, as you get to the leg here, you've got to travel, push, and use, so don't just, that's like cutting out half the movement.
Welcome back to Super's Corner with Frank Gargiulo, our Superintendent of Schools. I'm John Placchino. And we're about to see a show that the dance company did called The Fly Show. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about the dance program itself in general. Who enrolls in this? Is it a co-ed class or just girls? Or?
Yeah, no, it's a co-ed class for the most part. I think it's usually females are more prone to it in high school age anyway. But it's open to everybody. It's a terrific program because it gives kids an opportunity to express themselves kinesthetically in a way they normally wouldn't do it.
Right.
And the Fly Show that you're going to see is, a product of the kids' hard work. And if I remember correctly, the kids also choreographed it. Mm-hmm. So they designed it, they put that together. It's a whole thinking and problem-solving process in addition to an experience and a way of expressing yourself. It is, to me, it's invaluable to kids. I mean, you know yourself that when you're a young kid growing up and you're mm-hmm. on a dance floor and really dance is there's an effort to express yourself, and some people become great dancers because they're interested and they think that mode of expression is really terrific. It gives a lot of self-confidence to people that normally wouldn't have it. It's great exercise, and I think that all around it's beneficial to the students that take it. They're taught by professional dance teachers. Krista and the several other teachers we have are super in their training techniques. And I think it adds a whole nother spectrum to the school that we wouldn't normally have. And we'd be that much less without it. So to me, dance is a way of expressing yourself and your community. And very much, if you can think of the way Indians danced or the tribal, the people in other parts of the world, dance was a big expression. It's no different today, just that it's orchestrated a little bit differently.
It's really a basic form of communication. Before we really even talked, we danced. Before we had language, we had body movement in some form. So this is really kind of a direct form of communication. So let's go now to the show called The Fly Show that the dance program put on about a couple of weeks ago, and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we're going to go right back to the dance studio now, and we're going to, you're going to see our producer, Chris DePiero, interview some of the students about their experiences in the dance class. So let's go right now.
At the beginning of the year, we sit down and talk about our goals for the rest of the year, and I really one of my main goals is performing and growing as a performer, not only as a dancer but on stage and everything. And throughout the year, I think we've all really grown as dancers, performers, and everything, and as a family too. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the performance, wait, do I say that I was awarded? Sure. Okay. Well, just as a surprise, awarded me scholarship to the Rutgers Dance Conservatory over the summer.
We call her T.
T.
T. She's probably one of our best friends at this school. Best teachers, but she's not really a teacher. She's more like a.
She is a teacher.
She is a teacher, like a mom,
She is
best
a mom.
friend
Second mom.
thing. Like I'll come into this classroom like after I like had like a hellish class of chemistry and like flop down on the floor and be like, I can't do this anymore. She'd be like, get your books, get out, go back. Here's a snack bar. Let me scan that. Is that healthy?
This is my first year in dance, so I was really hesitant coming in, and I was like really scared of doing everything because everyone's so advanced and I don't really have a background in dance. But like as the year went on, I started becoming more confident in dancing, especially like dancing every single day. So I was like more attuned to what's going on and everything. And even like during the dance show, I was able to grow more from that because I was able to perform on stage, and I was also like stage manager, so I was there like behind the scenes and everything, just getting to know everyone. So yeah, it was a cool journey.
When I first entered, because this is my first year in the dance department, I always wanted to dance, and I've been dancing for a little over a year. And I think my biggest like fear was not getting into like a college dance, and so I just started working hard, and I think I grew over.
And where are you going to college?
I'm gonna go to the Joffrey Ballet School and do like a dual program with the new school. So we'll see how that goes. And Trista has really helped me grow as a dancer. She really helps me with control and how to just, push myself more and slow down my bigger movements because they're just fun.
Well, like Jesse and Andy, I didn't join in freshman year. I joined sophomore year, and before I even started, I never wore ballet shoes or even tights or anything, so it was completely out of my comfort zone. But this class has really challenged me, and I recently just did my first choreography, which was like a big deal for me. So this has definitely like helped me grow, and Trista's always patient with me when I feel like breaking down. But that's what's great about this program. And that's it.
Yeah, at the beginning of the process of the show, we start with giving Trista our proposals for our dance, and we come to her and we ask her pretty much what dancers are suitable for the piece that we want to do. So some of us pick our own dancers, some of us ask Trista for help, and it's a long process.
Well, basically for music, either some of us have our music that we already want, or we ask Trista, but the only criteria is it can't have words and it has to be at least 3 minutes.
With lighting, costuming, even music, you have to see like what you're danced about, how you feel, what you feel will best portray your dance as like a whole, and you can go from there. Pray that it looks good.
We have like a lighting day or day or two, and then you sit as the choreographer, you sit in the audience and like watch your dance, and you talk to the guy, and you're like, I want these lights to go up here, I want this on the back side, I want this, I want this. So you get to really like create every part of your dance.
That's always a lot of fun because like we're always in the studio dancing, and we don't actually ever really get to like really get out of the studio. So lighting and stuff, and lighting your own piece is always like so much fun. I find it really fun. So I love it.
Okay, so welcome back to Super's Corner with Frank Gargiulo, our superintendent of schools. I'm John Placchino, and it was a pretty variety of things that we saw about the dance studio and all the things that they do in the dance program. We talked a little bit about the performing arts in the beginning of the show. Frank, any final comments that you want to make about dance or performing arts or the whole wing back here?
Well, I think the performing arts piece as a whole is a hub of the school. In particular, this segment up here in the north section, it is a great way for kids to learn and to experience and to be creative. And the 21st century is exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And so I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the kids, and particularly the dance program, which has been exceptional all the years I've been here. In fact, when I got here, it was the only performing arts program we had.
Right. So it's really expanded.
Absolutely.
So. Well, thank you, Frank, for being on the show. You've been watching Super's Corner. I'm John Placchino with Frank Gargiulo. Thanks for watching. Thank you.